5 days left, and I just had a nice breakfast at Sushi Row to send off my British friends, a last supper if you will. But what goes better with a breakfast than a second breakfast? I hope I'm pointing the right way, otherwise this is very awkward. People are staring at Since I'm leaving Japan soon, I want to try out the fast food exclusive Japanese items that they have here, since I haven't really tried fast food that much here. Here's the breakfast, or I guess at this point it's lunch because it's almost 2 p.m. We have chicken pot pie from KFC. Bro, what the f... Alright, it is a chicken pot pie indeed. Cheese-filled nuggets from Burger King, and a chocolate pie, and pink and brown chocolate symphony. This is going to the babysitter though, so I'm gonna putting it into the fridge for now. Wooden spoon. Look at the crunch. Oh, it's in a cup. Oh my god, I did not realize that. Look, it's in a white cup. I was just about to just eat the entire thing. Points down, because I hate food that you can't really eat easily. Especially food that's so flaky, you have to eat it over a trash bin. Okay, that was pretty good. Much less filling than I thought, because I was worried it was gonna like completely fill me up. But the Japanese have kind of mastered the fact that everything's low calories, but because there's just not that much of it. Like you go into a store, you have a box of chocolate, it's like 200 calories and you're like, whoa, how do they do that? But there's only 3 pieces inside. It's kind of the same as with this pie. I would say 6 out of 10. It was good, above average. Nothing mind-blowing. First, we're doing this without any sauce. This is not what I expected it to be at all. I thought it would be maybe slightly drippy, because you know you like your cheese drippy, bruh. But it's more like chicken nuggets infused with a Cheeto with honey mustard sauce. They have 2 sauces, honey mustard and barbecue. Cheese-filled nuggets, I'm gonna give these a 6 out of 10 as well. I would prefer normal nuggets, which are like 7 out of 10. But these feel, the cheese makes it kind of extra dry for some reason. For breakfast, I have the chocolate pie. I wouldn't say it's that rare, because in McDonald's they have the chocolate pie, I think, all over the world. But for Burger King, apparently, according to Google, it should be Japan exclusive. The chocolate pie is also very crusty, very annoying to eat, but since they're so small, it's more compact, it's easier. This had a good crunch, and the chocolate inside is more cacao based, so it's not that sweet. I would say my favorite is McDonald's apple pie. That's a classic. That's like a 8 out of 10. This is, man, all fast food is kind of mid, I guess, because this is a 6 out of 10. Okay, the texture is actually kind of good, and it's not crumbling everywhere. This is bumped up to 7 out of 10. This is pretty, I like it now. As the final thing, we have the Starbucks Chocolate Symphony. As for the coffee in Starbucks, I'd say it's below average. I don't like Starbucks coffee at all, but I do love their drinks that are just liquid desserts, because they taste good, because it's just pure sugar. Holy shit. I need to fact check, but I feel like this is 1,000 calories by itself. What I do want to show off is at the top. They've really gone out of the way. This is gold glitter. I think it has cookie bits in it. I don't like cookies at all. Inside drinks, I mean. I like to keep drinks and food separate. This is a 5 out of 10. It's kind of too watery, slightly chocolatey, and the cookie bits, not a fan. But I'm gonna finish this while I work a bit. And then next time we get some food, we're gonna do dinner. Why would they do it? Why would somebody put bits in the drink? Even though it's currently 7 p.m, I don't want to call the next meal a dinner, because there's so many more things that I want to try, so I want to do another course after this one as well. Although, what, like, you have breakfast and you have lunch, but between you have brunch. But we also have lunch and dinner. Do you have dinner between then? Because like, what's between that? But now we're gonna have the most Japanese fast food you can think of. It's gonna be pizza, but it's gonna be rice pizza. And not like rice on top of it, but like the base is gonna be rice. Bro, I don't know if they've not managed to cap this bike, but it is zooming the fastest I've ever zoomed. One thing that's weird about Japan is how the pizza is so expensive. Like fast food in Japan is pretty much... Like fast food in Japan is usually quite cheap. Like cheaper than Europe or America, except for pizza, which is more expensive. I have no idea why. Maybe because it's Italian. It's... it's very exotic. Take a look at this. So this is rice pizza. As you can see, rice with sausage, rice is the base, and this is shrimp. I don't like shrimp, but I'm gonna try and eat this, even though I know this isn't pizza. And I wasn't really going in with the mindset of eating pizza. I still expected this to be more pizza than it was. I thought like, oh, maybe the ketchup or the sauce they put on will kind of resemble a pizza taste. But this shit doesn't taste like pizza at all. This is more like I'm eating onigiri with ketchup. The rice is just too overpowering. This is a 5 out of 10. I don't like this. Also, I thought it would be much bigger. On the pictures, it looks like, you know, you're getting a small pizza, but that was like one bite. That was like 3 pieces of sushi next to each other. Check the state of Japanese parks. Not the worst. Like they have shrubbery around it, but on the inside, it's just gravel with some huge trees, but that's about it. I would say this is like a 6 out of 10 park in terms of local parks you have here. And of course, the children's playground. On the road again. Currently it seems like they're having the Evangelion collab, though the burgers were just basic burgers, like it was double teriyaki burger. But I got teriyaki mac burger and a shaka chicken, I think. I guess they have samurai burgers as well, but this seemed a bit more unique for some reason. Oh my fucking god, this looks... Okay, this actually looks just vile a bit. This doesn't... I don't know how they've done it, or maybe it is a vegan burger, but this tastes like vegan meat, like Beyond Meat or something. Like this doesn't taste like actual meat. Somehow they made a beef patty taste like fake. Shaka chicky, or shaka chicky. We sprinkle it in, we close, we shaka, and then we open. There was 2 versions. One was cheese, which I picked. The other one was I don't know, something spicy. The cheese smells literally like the popcorn cheese that you have at the cinemas that you sprinkle on. Like the cheese taste, but not actual cheese. I don't know if I can finish this. The cheese taste is so overpowering and crazy and like so artificial. And the chicken itself is cooked like I would cook it. Like completely dry. Literally, it might as well be freeze-dried based on how just dry it is. This is a 3 out of 10. I hate that place with a passion. But so the reason is, when I went there, like the second time I ever went to Mr. Donut, there was 1 person in front of the store, which meant there was like 5 people inside. And I waited for 15 minutes before I left because it barely moved. And that has been a thing throughout the entirety of actually visiting Mr. Donuts here. Even though they have like a solid system in place where you like go in from there, go out from the middle, where since you like pick a donut, pay for a donut, come out. For some reason, it just takes forever. Like it's supposed to be one of the quickest things ever. You pick a donut. There's like nothing to prepare for you. It seems like sometimes there's like 5 minutes per person for the line, which I don't get it. Shottomate, what is that saying? Lameni beans? Beans, what the fuck? So the most famous, I think, Japanese donut you can get at Mr. Donut is the because that sounds French, but that's Japanese. It's like mochi, flour-based like a thing. It's pretty good. I would recommend it. I'd say it's like an 8 out of 10. But for now, we got angel cream. Calories left, something else for right. My man, this is just a donut filled with whipped cream, that's it. 7 out of 10, this is pretty good. Tissue is a 1 out of 10 though. I don't know how Japanese do it so badly, but I might as well be wiping my face with a sheet of plastic. This is insane that they give you this. And the other one I got was strawberry something. Strawberry, man, the lighting is not good here. So that is literally what we do in post. We just fix things. Now, didn't that look good? So there's nothing inside, it's just glazed with a strawberry glaze. That being said, you don't need much to be good. 7 out of 10 as well. As for the final thing, their own special coffee blend. Having lived here for a year now, I finally start understanding what Connor means by Japan having shit coffee and Europe being much better. Because for the longest time, I went everywhere. I went to cafes, the coffee was great. But the problem is, I drink lattes or cappuccinos, and the places where I go at, they have machines. But the second you have something like just coffee or café au lait in the menu, and that's it, that just means it's pour over. And that means it's bad. It's usually bad. Anytime they don't have a machine, you're not in for a good time. Yup. This tastes like flying on an airplane and getting like a cup of coffee there. Update on the coffee. I might have been too harsh. I've been drinking it on my way back home, and I'm bumping it up to 5 out of 10. I don't like it, I don't want to drink it, but if I have it in my hand and I feel like I have nothing to do with my life, I'm fine drinking it. All right, For dinner, I'm having Domino's. I wanted to avoid another pizza place because we already had Pizza Hut, but the original idea was Taco Bell. That's sadly closed like an hour ago. And the other option was Wendy's, but Connor had Wendy's and it was one of the worst experiences ever. And I kind of don't want to have a Wendy's pasta for dinner. So Domino's was the best option. Here we have the Domino's rice bowl. It's pepperoni pizza, except replace the dough with rice. You get this then. And one of the things I'm like, I Google things and it seems like most of the things are Japanese exclusive, but they seem very basics because this is a strawberry milkshake and it's like Japanese exclusive because it's weird, rare, but I don't know if it is. And in terms of exclusive stuff, it feels like most of the menu is Japan exclusive, at least like 80% of it when I go to any place. So I'm confused if it is Japanese exclusive or if it's just like one ingredient is changed or if I get like bad information or anything. But one good thing I like about the Japanese menu is that it does have a lot of variety and it's mostly based on the time of the year. So like with McDonald's or Starbucks, they do have exclusive stuff, but those last for a couple of months and then it switches out. And it does revisit the exclusive things like based on the time of the year, but I don't know, if you don't like anything, just wait a couple of months and then it comes back. Let's give it a little taste though. I really like this. This tastes like strawberry ice cream in a good way. It's not too sweet, but it's good. 7.5 out of 10. As for this, I mean, it is a bowl of rice with buttery, cheesy cream and pepperoni on top. That being said, it's like a 6 out of 10. I'm gonna enjoy my dinner now and I'll see you guys tomorrow in another vlog because we have 4 of them left to go. 5 or 4. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.